Hi, I'm Imogen and I'm here with stress relief tip number 4. And these tips come out of my 7 key strategies for dealing with stress and overwhelm. So tip number 4, I'm calling pause for thought. So many of us are just rushing around these days from one thing to the next without a moment to stop and consider how and what we're doing or be aware of ourselves. That's sort of like not even in the realm of what seems possible. However, if we can stop, give ourselves time, we have a moment to think, a moment to notice, a moment to be aware, a moment to choose how we want to respond to whatever is going on. So we can act with intention rather than just reacting impulsively. So my prompt for today's thought is, I have time. So this is a thought that you can think to yourself many times throughout your day, giving yourself just that little moment of pause, a moment of time, an opportunity to stop and consider and act with intention. So this is an extremely simple idea, but not so easy to put into action because many of us have sort of practiced in our whole lifetime the opposite. However, you do know how to do this. As children, we were all pretty much taught to stop and look before we cross the road. And you have learned to do that. And in that situation, you stop and you think and you look and you decide whether it's safe to cross. So we're putting that same exact principle into play with this idea. So 1, yes, infuse your day with this thought, I have time, giving yourself that gift of just a moment to think. And I also suggest intentionally choosing one thing that might often trigger you. I have suggested to many of my clients something like when your phone beeps or you get a notification, because that is something that a lot of us immediately just want to react and look and not consider. 1, if you give yourself, I have time to pause for thought, maybe you'll decide, I don't need to look at that right now. I'm in the middle of working on something important or doing something important, and there's nothing I need to look at right now. Or 2, you might decide, well, yes, I would like to look at that and see what's going on. But that moment will give you time to be with yourself and not go immediately into this smaller, tense, contracted state that we go into. You can maybe be a bit more present and aware of yourself and under less stress as you do it. So, tip number 4, pause for thought, and your prompt, I have time.